All right, Shalom. Brother Kabar back on that GMS lesson. GMS keep pushing. Before I go any further, I to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Badash. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone for teaching us His truth according to the Bible and Ruel. And Shalom, not a sincere argument throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth through diligence and sincerity and in charity. And Shalom to all you sincere followers, believers of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Not just hearers of the word, but doers as well. You men, women, and children, the hopeful elect. Shalom. And this quick hit is going to be on the strangeness of our salvation. I've been having this precept in my mind all throughout this morning, and it's going to seem strange to a lot of people. It's going to seem really, really strange how the elect of the nation of Israel is going to be delivered from the land of the north. Okay? Here in, Babylon, the daughter of Babylon. All right? It's Wisdom of Solomon. We're going to read this and see where the Spirit goes. Lord willing, less is edifying. Straight to the point. Wisdom of Solomon 5. It says, then shall a righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. And the righteous man is going to be the elect. And what we're doing now, starting off with our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and even their teachers before them, is standing in great boldness in the face of these heathen that have afflicted us, and as well as 2/3 of our people, but mainly the heathen. Top of the list, Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed so-called white man. Because you gotta remember, we're slaves, and this is a big rebellion. Okay, prophesied in the downfall of this man and his system. That's why they're gonna get ready. They any day now. They're going to come after the men of the Lord. All right. It says, when they see it, verse 2, Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 2. Oh, and look, made no account of his labor, Slakia. And they haven't made any accounts of our labors, man. The way this man's system is set up is totally off. All right, we're supposed to get paid, by the time, the end of the day. Once we're done with the job. All right. But not Esau. Esau makes you wait a week, 2 weeks, a month before he pays you. And then before he pays you, he dips his hand in there and taxes you. And they got the nerve to say the so-called black man, the so-called Negro, the Judite, all right, is lazy. When they built America. And you got the northern kingdom that sustains it. Okay? You had Judah and Gad and Reuben build up this place. And then had, the Latin brothers come over and sustain it, man. But they got the nerve to say that we are lazy as a people. Get out of here, man. Verse 2, when they see it, they shall be terrible. They shall be troubled with terrible fear. All right. And why are they going to be troubled? Because, well, let me just keep reading. It says, Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all they look for. And this is going to terrify them, seeing us stand up, in great boldness on the highways and byways. Tearing down the lies, all right, shining forth this truth. Because they know when the Israelites come back to who they are, all right, the current system goes down. The Lord sets his people free. And this is going to be the ultimate release, all right? The Lord said he was going to no longer carry us away, right? What's that? see if I can get a quick precept. Isaiah 14:3, and it shall come to pass in that day the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve. Verse 4, thou shalt say, take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how is the oppressor cease, the golden city cease, because it was prophesied. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. See, everything that's happening in the earth is prophecy right now. The men of the Lord standing up in great boldness. All right, Esau. All right, the elites getting afraid because they know that their kingdom is going down, and they're gonna hide like little rats and roaches in these underground bunkers. And look, we're gonna come and hunt them out, man. We're living in some great times. It says, verse 6, he who smote the people with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger, is persecuted and none hindereth. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth in the singing. All right. Once this devil goes down. But I just wanted to hit that point in verse 3. But the Spirit just had me keep reading. You know, the Lord is, going to set us free. We're not going to be up under this man no more, serving hardcore bondage. All right. So let's go back to Wisdom of Solomon 3. Slack 5 and 3. It says, verse 2. Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 2 again says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed, like you see here on the screen, at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all they look for. All right. Seeing what they call unidentified flying objects coming and lifting up the elect of the nation of Israel, that's gonna make these people bug out. One minute you're gonna see the chariots destroying things, and the next minute you're gonna see them beaming up the elect. Okay, people gonna be confused. They're gonna know what the hell is going on. All right. So far beyond they look for. Why? Because, well, it's going to say, verse 3, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he, right? This is the Negro. This is the spick, right? This is the tomahawk, right? Because they try to call us the red man, like Gadites, Reubenites. But no, man, it's Esau, Edom. The self-proclaimed so-called white man is the true red man. All right? Rojos. Okay? It reads on, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach. We fools account his life madness and his end to be without honor. See, that's what they expect of us. Our end to be without honor, right? To always be in a reproach, always to be up under these curses. But that's not the plans the Lord had. See, these Edomites didn't consider the latter end of things. Eventually, we was gonna wake up. You can fool us sometime, but you can't fool us all the time. At some point, we was going to wake up. And there's nothing that you can do. Remember, the scriptures tell us in Job, the Lord set bounds that this man cannot pass. 2 Ezra 6 and 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So it was just a quick hit, man. All right. And they're talking about these UFOs more and more, in the news and things of that nature, articles. Don't be surprised if they try to, FF an event. Okay, what they call UFOs in it, man. But us to know we're not fooled. We know how the Lord's coming back. We know how everything's going down. So we're not gonna be fooled by that, man. But anyways, I'm gonna cut it short. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Heavenly Father's only God and Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, and Kakwadash. Double honors our apostle, Great Millstone. Shalom.